Hello everyone and welcome to So Many Games So Little Time. My name is Joachim and today we will be unboxing a game that I have been waiting for so long, and I already love it just by looking at it, and it's Harakiri Blades of Honor. So this is the base game. You've got a bunch of other stuff. You've got the sleeves, you've got the art book, you've got metal coins, some extra dice sets, you've got the Emperor's Legacy, you've got Jubei's Curse, you've got Wrath of the Gods, you've got a dice tray, and the mat is underneath everything. You can maybe see it a little bit between it or whatever, but there's a mat, double-sided mat underneath this. Obviously, we are going to start with the base game and then go through everything else. This is the base game. I'm going to pick it up. It is really heavy though. But to show you the sides, as I always do, this is one side. There we go. This is another side. There we go. This is a good workout. And this side is, I think, almost the same. Not really. And then the last side is also different. There we go. And then the back. Like normally the back shows like how the game is split. Well, a shot of the board and everything. No, not here. It looks like this, which is awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's open this up. I think there might be art on the inside. It seems like such a lavish production. No, I'm disappointed. Too bad. Okay. So, wow, there's a ton of stuff here. For example, all these are just trays, all different kinds of trays. Well, all the same actually, 4 of them. Okay, so put this to the side together with this. There we go. A bunch of cards and also punchboards underneath. Now it's a campaign game, so the thing is, I don't know how many cards I am actually allowed to show, but I'll take a look and see what's possible. So these cards all have SA9, and it's just things that happen. Even the medicines do not work, and then different reactions, I guess. So I'm not really going to go through this here. Well, I'll show just even the medicines do not work. A strange disease affects the entire population of Japan, including the characters. So then I guess things will happen. Whatever, that's over here. Then we have Act 1. Keep this card until the end of the campaign. It's difficult, eh? So I think these I can just easily show because the art is so cool. You have Susanoo, Ryujin, Izanami, Inari, Hachiman, Dosojin, Amatsumi Kabushi, Amatsumara, and Amaterasu. And in the back it has all like different modes, you know, whatever. Okay, so that's done. So this one has like Act 1 and everything. So I'm not going to open these because these are really campaign cards. Like dismounting from your horse, you find a moment to meditate, absorb the beauty of the scenery, and write a haiku that you call Harakiri. 2 men walk the path, a leaf flutters in the breeze, 1 man walks away. Gain 1, whatever. So these are things that will happen throughout the game. So yeah, I don't really want to spoil these, so I'm not going to open this deck. This one, I think is very similar because it's first encounter new strategies. So I'm gonna not open these either. It's annoying, maybe it is, but I mean, I just don't want to have any spoilers. So I'm just looking for stuff. If it's like monsters or whatever, then I'll open it. But all these are like things that happen, like adventure cards. So I don't really want to open these. Yeah. So my apologies. This is another one. Shinigami, one of the monsters. So the other ones are just like encounters. So I think it's kind of logical that I'm not opening it. These are equipment cards. So these ones I will open. So as you can see, these are all equipment cards. So let's take a look. We have Buddhist robes, Assassin's armor, Emperor's armor, Hotaga mount armor, Energy bow, Darkness ninja toe, Imperial katana, Solitary katana, and that's it. These might be the starter equipment actually. Then we've got some other stuff that I'm not going to open because I've got a fear of spoilers. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it at this. There's a bunch of other stuff in here. I know it seems a bit silly for being a campaign game, but I do want to make a playthrough out of this. I might even play it this week already. But there's a bunch of stuff here that I don't know what it is exactly, and I don't want to mess it up. So we're just going to continue with the other stuff. Okay, so we'll do the Punchboards. Okay, so here are the Punchboards, and there's a lot of them. So let's see. First one. Looking pretty nice. Second one. I like the locations, the shadows and everything. The lighting effects. Of course, the coins I won't be needing because of the metal coins expansion. Well, expansion add-on, I should say. So those I'll be able to use the cardboard ones for prototypes and everything. There you go. Then we've got Himaru and Tamashi. Okay. Then Akiri, Hattori, and Tomo. And then she's also like abilities and skills and so on. Akane, Byakei, whatever, and Hanako. There we go. I guess I should look at it like this. There we go. All right, so those are the Punchboards. Then we have the Adventure Phase Rulebook. So let's take a look. So here we have the characters, the 4 characters we already saw. Okay. Adventure Phase components, a lot of them. Character setup, map board setup, Adventure Phase overview, character's turn, attacking, traveling by sea, group travel, the blacksmith, free actions, other concepts, kami skills, and so on. And of course, the glossary and the iconography. Okay, then we have the exploration phase rulebook. There we go. Components, exploration phase setup, the zone setup, traveling, servants and wanderers. I gotta say, I really like this art. Character activation, damage and yin yang effects, enemy activation, resolving attacks against characters and wanderers. Yeah. Determining range. Okay, and Shinigami expansion Yomi mode. So that's why that one card was separate. And then we've got the adventure phase, player aid overview, and then exploration phase, player aid overview. Okay. Then we have got the board, but we already have the map underneath. But I most likely will, oh no, these are just extra boards, I think. So this is one board. Nice. I thought it was the same as the map, but it is not. Doesn't seem to be. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But when I show the map, I will compare it to the board. Okay, then we have another punch board. There we go. Then we have these gigantic books. Look at this. Look at how thick they are. Act 2. And I'm guessing the other one will be Act 1. Okay, so we have Act 2. So I'll put here for now. This cardboard stuff. And then Act 1. So that is a lot of stuff. Okay. So let's just look at the beginning. How to use this book, chapter 1 all the way to chapter 12, and then NPC characters, Shinigami special scenario, and a tracking sheet. So how to use this book, how to set up the phases, when to consult sections. Here we go. And then here, Blades of Honor starts. Chapter 1, the Tengu Forest, and so on. So if you're wondering how much text, so this, and then it already starts. Okay, cool. So then we have phase 2. Well, not phase 2, I'm sorry. Act 2, which is smaller. It's about half of phase 1, I think. Or maybe I can check. This is 172 pages. The other book is... Oh, it's not half. The other book is like 266, I think. So yeah, it's about 100 pages less, 90 pages less, but it feels a lot less thick. Okay, so components for Act 2, and then the campaign setup, and so on. Okay, so then we have some cardboard. That's just to keep stuff in place. And then we have the character booklets, I think it said in the rulebook. So okay, Hikaru. So yeah, it says a lot about him, I guess, and maybe how it evolves. So it could be like a Destiny booklet or whatever, how, you know, background information and then how it continues. So Akira, same thing, stuff happening. Their personal quest stuff. Just Tomu then, I guess. Tomu, yeah. Okay. And then we have last one, Hattori. So boom, 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 a lot of stuff as well. All right, so there's the character ones. Then we have this. There we go. Seems like red pockets. Okay. Let's see what the rule book says. There are onamoris. Onamoris. Okay, and then here, I think these are the monsters, the bosses. We've got Tengu. So just do one side. Tengu, Goryo, Kabuki Demon, Aondon, Shikome, Onryo, Kappa, Kachi, Jikiniki, wow, Ashigaru, and Akaname. Okay. And then we have the bigger ones, which has Shinigami. I can show you that one already because that is not in shrink. Okay, so these seem to be double-sided because you got Undertaker here, but then on the other side you have everybody's famous monster, Jubei Otoshi. Can't wait to see that mini. You have the Demon Hunter and Nue on the other side. Cedric on the other side. It's also Cedric, but he morphs, I guess. Then we've got Zomboni and Blood Oni. Then we've got Daidarabochi. On the other side, Landolfo. Then we've got Daimyo. On the other side, Shogun. Oh wow. We've got Keiko. And Sumo Sapo. Did not expect that. We got Akira and Hattori on the other side. And we've got Tesso. Looks awesome. And Hive Demon. Then we've got Izumi. And on the other side, Hiroshi. And then Yamamba. And then Nobuyuki. Then you've got Nyx. On the other side, Tomo. Okay. Then we've got one more thing to check. There's this. So these player boards seem the same, but still their art is different. Okay. I mean, the numbers and everything seem the same. It doesn't seem to be asynchronized or whatever, but at least they all look slightly different, which I really appreciate. Which, to be honest, makes it even cooler. There we go. Nice. And that's the end. I'm gonna look if there's anything underneath, because you never know. Secret stuff. No secret stuff. No. All right. So that is the first box. So next up, I'm going to compare the game board with the mat. Okay. Okay, so this is the mat. Now the problem is the mat came in the box folded. So not rolled up, you heard it correctly, folded. Now I think the company released a statement saying that they were assured that it would not be a problem. But of course it is a problem because you have these creases that are difficult to get out. The last couple of days I put heavy boxes on this one to try and flatten it out, but it doesn't seem possible. Also in the Kickstarter comments, people said they tried it for longer than that and the creases stay. So some people say it's unusable because, you know, things will fall off or whatever. I wouldn't go as far as saying unusable, but you can see, even if I hold it like this, you can see the crease, right? So, or not, there's no visible creasing, but, you know, it's like there's no line. But there are like hills where there shouldn't be hills, you know? And that is a problem. But, and also, this is the map for the exploration. It does look different from the board because this is the board. So they made it look very different. So I don't know what people would specifically prefer. This is, of course, much more vibrant, but I think this is more like, you know, thematically Japan, much nicer. You know, you've got the trees here and everything, and cherry blossom trees. Here you've got just regular forests. So it is a big difference. When it comes to information, it has the same information, obviously. I do feel like you might be able to find your way around here faster than here because it's busier, but yeah. Okay, so that's one side. Then we check the other side. And I think here is the biggest problem for moving around, maybe, because you have your units. So this is this, and then this is the side here. And here you can see it's basically roughly the same. Once again, the mat is darker. But I think the biggest difference is the outside area. You can see here the difference in darkness. So honestly, even size-wise, they're the same, mat and board. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you prefer the mat? Would you prefer the board? I think it's kind of even, especially because of the problem with the folding, which is a shame. I don't know if you have any ideas of how to get the crease, the shape out, then I'm all ears. But so far in the Kickstarter comments, I didn't see anything that can really fix it. Anyway, for now, I'll leave it like this, and let's move on to something simple, and that is the dice tray. So this one is just very pretty, both sides. But of course, this side you won't be using because it's one of those click ones. You just click the corners together, snap them together, and then you have a dice tray. There we go. I think these dice trays are okay. Of course, you can't roll too aggressively or it'll just jump out again. But it is nice, it's serviceable, and it stays with the theme. So yeah, I mean, I think it's okay. Then we have the art book. Like, I know you want to go to the minis, but I'm just going to go through these ones a bit earlier because they're like on top and everything, so they're kind of in the way. So I want to get them out of the way first so I can go through the bigger boxes. This is the back of the book. This is the front. Let's take a look. You can explore here spoiler-free, so that's very important to examine many of the dangerous enemies, helpful allies, and special hidden resources that you may encounter. Whether you have opened this book first, full of hope, or are looking here after completely playing the game, or are searching for inspiration, you will find images and text that bring the world of Harakiri Blades to life for you. So, Akane. Obviously, I'm not going to read the text. Okay, it's going to take too long. Akira. Oh, went too fast here. Byakwe. Well, I actually want to play him more now. Hanako. Hattori. Hikaru. Takashi. So maybe I said his name wrong before because I said Tamashi. Tomo. Amaterasu. Amaterasu and Amatsumara. Amatsu Mikaboshi and Dosojin. Hachiman and Inari. Inari and Susano. Shinigami and Ryujin. Jirobo. Bubashi. That's like 100% Dragon Ball Z. Fujiko. Sorceress Hechisera and Kokuta. Sorry if I'm butchering your language, Japanese people. Chikininki, Kachi Onryo and Mashigaru. Akaname and Aondon. Chikome and Demon Hunter. Or in Spanish, Cazador de Demonios. Daidarabochi and Daimyo. Hive Demon and Undertaker. Kabuki Demon and Goryo. Izumi, Keiko, and Nu. Oh, going too fast again. Tesso and Kappa. Yamamba, Blood Oni. Tengu and Sumusapo. Tsurube Otoshi. The Dark Shogun. Jubei, which I guess is then the expansions. Aruoki and King Oni. Daji and Mulan. Sun Wukong. Guan Yu. Byako and Genbu. Suzaku and Seiryu. And then the map. And then the armor. The weapons. The items. So even though I didn't go through the cards, you get to see them this way anyway. Landolfo and Cedric. So these are like crossovers. This is from Black Rose Wars. This is from Tanaris Adventures. This is from Sankokushin, the Sacrifice of Nobuyuki. This is from Storm Thunder, Hiroshi. This is from Midara, Nyx. But that was pretty obvious this was Midara, actually. And then this one. There's the art book. Okay, cool. Then we will move on to the Emperor's Legacy, which I think will be the minis. So here we go. Very pretty, right? Wow. Very pretty. And then the back side is also very nice. Look at that. Okay, let's open it up. So no art on the inside. And actually, I forgot to check the other box, but there's also art on the sides. It's also pretty nice, actually. So this one. Make sure nothing falls out. This one. This one. And the last side. This one. So very pretty. So the base box also had art on the sides. So you've got this one. This one. Then this one, and the last side. There we go. Yeah, I really love the art of this game. Okay, so let's go and continue with the minis. We'll start with these guys first. Oh no. Is there tape? There is tape, isn't there? Yes, there's tape. Let's start with the big guy. Very impressive. Very detailed. Very pretty. Wow. Very nice. Okay, next. And you can see there's a lot of detail for all these minis. Alright, there's two of these. There we go. Yeah. It's going to be a challenge to paint these for sure. Well, actually, three of those, the other ones. And here, of course, the really cool one. The floating head with the guy riding it. Okay. So awesome. Oh my goodness. I hope when I eventually paint it that I really do it justice. Wow. So nice. All right. So move that out of the way. Then we got a bunch of small ones, but there's tape again, of course. Okay, there's many of each of these, okay? So here we go. All right. Might not be the biggest minis, but they all have a nice amount of detail. There we go. There's only one of these. Yeah. There's only one of these. There we go. Many of these. Yeah. Only one of these. I guess these are the main characters if there's only one of them. Well, I'm not sure. Because there's also only one of the falling person. I'm pretty sure this is not a main character. Ah, let's stop defocusing. Okay. Oh, there was actually 2 of those. Sorry, more than those. Actually, 5 or 6 of those. Okay. And then there's a lot of these as well. Okay. There's only one left. There's these crawling dudes. Stop it. All right. So then we have a bunch of regular dice, but it does have maybe special numbers on it, special fonts. Then we've got these dice, which we'll look at more in detail. Well, actually, we're going to do it now. There's no point to look at it more in detail later on if we can do it now. Here they are. They look very nice. Then we have just regular red cubes. No need to spend time on that. And also standees, color standees, so or bases, I should say. That's done. Then we have a bunch more. We have a lot more actually. Okay, so these are a bunch of small ones again, and a lot of them are the same except for these 4 that are different. So let's start with this one. Pretty nifty, huh? Really nifty. Then we'll do the bottom one, who is about to strike, seems like. Oh man, I can't wait to get this game to the table. It has gotten very good reviews already, so I'm very mucho hyped about this. Nice. Very cool with the monkey as well. So this is definitely one of the heroes. If I remember correctly. Now this one. Stop it. Okay. And then one more. This one. There we go. Yep. All right. Then we will do another small one. Oh, no, it's part of the big one. Okay, then we'll do this big one first, and then we'll do the one that's attached to each other, which also has the head honcho. Always a tape, always a tape, always a tape. So these are a lot of cool ones. Let's start with the lady riding a wolf. Is this the crossover from Midara? Is this Nyx? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe not at all. This one here. Now this is awesome too. This is actually a face. Look. That's amazing. Heavy as well. There's so many details everywhere. You can even see the ear here. Very cool. Amazing. And this one, basically Wolverine. It looks like a wolfman, right? And it does have the claws. Wolverine went back to Japan, basically. Very nice, very cool. And this is then Adolfo, remember, from Black Rose Wars. So maybe this is the crossover pack. Yeah. We got this guy here. Very amazing. Also very heavy. Here we go. Very, very, very cool. Yep. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, then this one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, but that's just a. There's just for storage. The one behind it. Let's start with the top. Here we are. There's many of these. Okay. There's only one of these. There we go. Then there are 3 of these. There we go. Then we've got the turtle's teacher. I forgot his name. Anyway. There you go. And then there's also one of these. Only. There we go. All right, this is the final set of this box anyway. This is also a very cool one. Jeez. So nice. So cool. There's only one of these, but there's only one of everything that I'm showing you now, actually. So no need to keep repeating that. All right. This one is very cool as well. Okay. We got this guy. Very cool as well. They're all cool, okay? I'm just gonna keep saying it. Cool, 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 cool. This one. I think if you like Japanese history at all, this is really a game for you. Even though it's a lot of, well, definitely Japanese mythology. Yeah. And this guy. There you go. And then good that I noticed because there's actually metal wire, so he's attached from the bottom. So I have to, otherwise it might pull too hard, you know, and suddenly you've got a broken mini. So I gotta get this wire out. Okay, so now it's time for the head honcho. Look at him. I'm gonna go extra slow with this one. Nice. Now at this point, I've been doing the unboxing for 1 hour. Of course, if you look at the timing of the video, it's going to be a lot less because I had to open up stuff, move stuff around. But still, 1 hour for an unboxing is crazy. Just look at those details. Very cool. Okay. So that is this box done. So on to the next. There's 2 boxes left. You've got Jubei's Curse and Wrath of the Gods. But before we continue with that, we're going to take a look at the coins, the metal coins. And also, no need to look at these dice because you already saw them. These are just copies. Like, I don't know if I'm going to play this with 4 people, to be honest. I don't know why I bought so many extra packs, but maybe it was a goof. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so these are they feel old as well. These are the 5 values. Very nice. These are the 1s, I imagine. It doesn't have a currency on it, but I imagine these are 1s. And these are 25. It sudden jump from 5 and 1 to 25. But these are 25. I like them. I like the coins for sure. Yeah. Yeah, the red ones, they don't have a number on them, so I'm guessing they're just 1. Okay, so Wrath of the Gods is next. Here we go. Once again, a very pretty box. So we'll come. There we go. This is a multiplayer expansion for Harakiri Blades of Honor. You will immerse yourself in exciting battles through the innovative AI system called Chain Battle. You will discover new heroes, abilities, equipment, and missions, all designed to challenge you in epic confrontations against the sacred beasts, 4 formidable and colossal adversaries who will do everything in their power to defeat you. Okay, so this is a multiplayer expansion. So maybe those attack dice will come in handy. All right, so Wrath of the Gods, Rulebook. There we go. So yeah, all the changes, all the things that happen, the character setup, as usual, introduction, chapter 1. So these are all chapters already. Okay, cool. All right, and iconography. Cool. Then we have the boards, like last time. Suzaku, that's the same thing. Seiryu, sacred beasts. These are Genbu and Byaku. So the 4 sacred beasts. We will see their minis later on. Here we have the 2 characters, Mulan and Sun Wukong. Oh, and this is too bad. Look, this is damage. It peeled off. Just very sad. So I'll take a picture later and then send a message. Hopefully they can send me a replacement for that one. So here we go. And here, Guan Yu and Daiji. There we go. There are a bunch of cards. Like I said, I'm not going to open them. We're going to leave the cards as they are. So obviously there's one mini that stands out, but we're going to keep that one for last. We'll start with this one. We've seen them already in the art book, obviously, but checking out the minis is definitely a lot of fun as well. Here's Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Here's Daiji. There we go. I believe this is Guanju. Or Guan Yu. There we go. And this is Mulan, I guess. Actually, I guess Wukong has 2 miniatures. Because this is also Wukong on his cloud. I don't know, maybe the other one is not him. Okay, and then we have this one of the sacred beasts, obviously. And then the other 2 are actually, once again, attached with wire. Okay, so here we have another magnificent miniature. Very cool. Okay. Then we have this one. Look at that. Wow. Of course, super heavy. But very amazing. So I wonder how well does it actually stand? Well, stands very well. Easy, no problem. No balance issues. Okay. So that's this expansion done. So let's move on to Jubei's Curse. Okay, here's Jubei's Curse. This is the box. The side, or at least one side. Another side. Other side, and the final side on the back. There we go. All right, let's take a look. So it is a fair the nice booklet, so a lot of stuff in there. So it's divided into 4 parts. The first outlines additional rules specific to this campaign. The second explains how to start a campaign. The third contains scenarios and is the equivalent of the campaign book from Act 1. The fourth part contains 2 standalone scenarios that are separate from the Jubei's Curse campaign. So basically they're compatible with characters from the Act 1 and 2 campaigns and the Wrath of Gods expansion. The expansion's main character, Jubei, is not compatible with any standalone scenarios. Okay, it's also not compatible with the Shingami expansion. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that is added here. Of course, secret envelopes and boxes as well. So there's some stuff to look at, or at least to unveil as you play Jubei's Curse. So this here he is, Jubei. There we go. So the envelope, don't open. Oh, this might as well, should have closed it then instead of being able to open it so easily. Aroki, King Oni, okay. They have a bunch of bunch of cards. So these boxes obviously will contain minis, I think. I have to take them out because otherwise you can't look at the minis. They're not light, but they're not heavy either. So yeah. Obviously this will have tape on it again. So as usual, I am not going through the cards. We'll just look at the minis. So this is a Jubei. There we go. And then we've got the 2 minis. This one was also absolutely awesome. So yeah, they've also announced a 3rd act on top of this one and 2 acts. And then they were quick to say, actually, this is the game actually finishes after Act 2, but Act 3 is like something you can add on. It's like an extra stuff because they do another campaign for it. So people were first like, what do you mean? The game is not finished? Why would we thought it was finished. There was a little bit of a hubbub around it, but in the end they said you don't need Act 3. It's just, you know, more goodness. So anyway, I think anyone who has played Act 1 and 2 will most likely get Act 3 anyway. Just look at this. This is amazing. Even if I ever finish playing this game, you could just put this like on the shelf or something, you know, after you've painted it and hopefully done a good job. This is awesome. Yeah, really, really, really nice. Wow. So cool. And that's the end of this unboxing, actually. We finished it, we reached it. It took me 1 hour and 16 minutes. The video will be a lot shorter, I imagine. But thank you very much for suffering through this. I am going to play this with Anna, who you might have seen on the channel before. I'm not sure if we're going to record it or not. If we do not, then I'll probably play it again solo with recording. I mean, that's my plan. All right, no promises, because I say I'm going to record with many videos that I do, but many unboxings that I do. But as you know, so many games, so little time. I'm going to do my best. Okay, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name is Joachim. This is So Many Games, So Little Time. I'll see you next time. Bye.